So was this a pre-planned murder? Was there a conspiracy over here? Or was this just an accident, as some people alleged earlier on, including some ministers? Is there a cover-up behind all of this? That's what we want to know. And to what extent is this all part of a larger crisis of the mining mafia, not just in Madhya Pradesh but other parts of the country? Joining us to discuss this, Dev Prakash Gupta, the DIG of the Chambal range. Also with us, Yashodhara Raje Scindia, Lok Sabha MP of the BJP. Joining me here in the studio, Paranjoy Guha Thakurda, the well-known political analyst, somebody who's also written extensively and worked on documentaries on the mining mafia in the country. And Sumaira Abdulali, she's an activist. She is somebody who's actively fought the mining mafia in Maharashtra, and someone who's just about managed to get away with her life on one occasion. Mr. Gupta, let me come to you first, sir. Was this pre-planned?
No, it was not at all pre-planned. It happened when SDOP, he tried to stop that tractor carrying that illegally mined stones. He tried to stop it once, then the tractor driver, he tried to fled away. Then again he caught, SDOP again he caught this tractor. And in this process, when the second time he was trying to stop him, this tractor driver, he ran over the tractor, over the officer. And in this process, brave officer over Narinder Kumar, he lost his life.
Sir, the allegation made by his father is that there was a conspiracy over here, that a police officer, a grade 1 IPS officer, should not have been doing what he was doing over there, and that other members of the police force over there were not doing enough to fight this illegal mafia over there in the mining business.
I think from the police perspective, you will appreciate that it was a holiday. Every police officer was on patrolling duty. And whosoever gets the information, now he has to take a decision on the spot, what level of force he has to act. So it was decision at that moment. And there was nobody sent him, it was decision by that officer. And it was a very brave, since he was a very young, bright officer, very promising officer. He did a very bold dare act, and unfortunately in this process he sacrificed his life.
Yashodhara Raje Scindia, ma'am, if I can come to you next. While this, if we go by the account of what the police are saying, that this wasn't a pre-planned issue or a pre-planned conspiracy, what about the overall state in Madhya Pradesh? This is one police officer who's died, apparently in an incident linked to illegal mining. Just last month, a 42-year-old journalist was murdered along with his kids and his wife, hacked to death in the Umaria district, a journalist who's written extensively on the activities of illegal coal mining in the state. There are also allegations that Narendra Singh Tomar, a BJP MP from Morena, that's an area where lots of illegal mining is reported to have happened, has shared public platforms with people linked to the mining mafia. So how would you respond to those who are saying that the mining issue, the illegal mining issue, is getting out of control in Madhya Pradesh?
Vishnu, here I'd like to state that we need to step back a little as to what all this mining mafia is all about. In the last couple of decades, this illegal mining issue has constantly been happening. I would say before the BJP Sarkar, I was a MLA in Shivpuri, and my first tenure as an MLA was spent in only fighting the illegal mining mafia that continued in Shivpuri. Now you can understand that since the BJP was not in power at that particular point, whose reign it was and whose government was running. And here I can simply state that if you go back over the records of Godavarman versus the Union of India, in which the very famous now Prashant Bhushan actually fought the Godavarman case.
Yes.
All the points that were taken in the Godavarman versus Union of India were all my questions that were asked in the Vidhan Sabha, which were more than about 100 and some. Did anybody do anything about it then? I was singled out. I was the Adivasis came and nearly tore my clothes because I was bringing a Janch team from Delhi to see whether there was this illegal mining going on. People became extremely rich, and Shivpuri became actually the signal to any neta coming up the ladder that if this is what you can do, you will earn quick money and you will then be able to pour it into
And
your
so
politics.
therefore, ma'am, this continues. That's what you're saying.
So no. Just give me a second. Just give me a second, Vishnu. So all this that is happening right now, suddenly we have all this activism going on. Environmental issues suddenly becoming the order of the day. But this has been happening for decades now.
But ma'am, it should
And
be
did
the order of the
anybody
day.
try to stop it?
The NDTV News app had redefined the entire genre. Now, another market beater. It's already hit #1.
NDTV Profit, India's #1 finance app. Download free at ndtvprofit.com/apps. Live stream of NDTV Profit, market news, and your easy-to-manage portfolio. Download now, ndtvprofit.com/apps.